If you really want to be fluent in English, subscribe us. Hello, I'm Alex. Today I want to share with you how to talk in English about any topic. Whether you are chatting with friends or giving a big speech, these tips will help you feel confident and clear. First, let's start with something simple. Think about the things you love. For me, it's my morning coffee. It wakes me up and makes me feel ready for the day. Just like a good cup of coffee, a good conversation needs a good start. The first tip is to speak slowly. When you speak slowly, people can understand you better. As the famous writer Mark Twain once said, "It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. Speaking slowly helps you avoid mistakes and gives you time to think." Remember a time when you were nervous about speaking in English. Maybe it was your first day at a new job. You took a deep breath and spoke slowly. It helped you feel more comfortable. Speaking slowly is like walking carefully on a tightrope. It gives you balance. Second, use simple words. Using simple words makes your message clear. Think of it like this: when you cook, you don't need fancy ingredients to make a tasty dish. Sometimes simple is best. The poet William Wordsworth once said, "The best portion of a good man's life is his little, nameless, unremembered acts of kindness and love." I remember my friend Sarah. She was always worried about using complicated words in meetings. But she found that using simple words helped her communicate better. Like when you're explaining something to a child, simple words make it easier for everyone to understand. Third, listen carefully. Listening is just as important as speaking. It's like reading a book. You need to understand the story to discuss it well. The great philosopher Confucius said, "The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large." Think back to a conversation where you listened closely. Maybe it was a chat with a friend about a movie you both loved. Listening carefully helped you join the discussion and share your thoughts. It's like solving a puzzle together. Next, ask questions. Asking questions shows you are interested. It's like a curious child asking about everything they see. The famous scientist Albert Einstein said, "The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing." When you ask questions, it opens up the conversation. Remember the time you asked someone about their favorite hobby. It led to a great discussion and you learned something new. Asking questions is like opening a door to new ideas. Another important tip is to use examples. Examples make your point clearer. It's like showing someone how to do something instead of just talking about it. As the author C.S. Lewis said, "You can make anything by writing." Think about when you explained how to bake a cake. Using examples like showing the steps helped everyone understand better. Examples are like bright stars in a dark sky, guiding the way. Be positive. A positive attitude makes conversations enjoyable. It's like adding a splash of color to a black and white photo. The famous motivational speaker Zig Ziglar said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." Remember a time when you were upbeat in a conversation. Maybe you were chatting about a new movie. Your positive attitude made the discussion fun and engaging. Being positive is like turning on a light in a dark room. Practice regularly. The more you practice speaking English, the better you get. It's like playing a musical instrument. The musician Beethoven said, "To play a wrong note is insignificant, to play without passion is inexcusable." Think of a time when you practiced speaking English often. Maybe you joined a club or chatted with friends. Your practice paid off, and you became more confident. Practice is like watering a plant, it helps you grow. Be clear and direct. Being clear helps avoid confusion. It's like drawing a straight line instead of a wobbly one. The famous author Ernest Hemingway said, "The most essential gift for a good writer is a built-in, shock-proof bullshit detector." Remember a time when you were direct in a conversation. Maybe it was about making plans with friends. Being clear made the conversation smooth and easy. Being direct is like finding the shortest path to your destination. Use body language. Your body language adds to your words. It's like adding colors to a drawing. As the famous psychologist Albert Mehrabian said, "The message is in the body language." Think about a time when you used hand gestures or facial expressions. It helped you emphasize your points. Body language is like seasoning in a dish, it makes the conversation richer. Stay calm. Staying calm helps you think clearly. It's like taking a deep breath before speaking. The famous philosopher Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Remember a time when you stayed calm during a stressful conversation. Maybe it was a job interview. Staying calm helped you express your thoughts better. Staying calm is like having a steady hand while painting. Keep practicing new topics. The more you practice talking about different topics, the more confident you become. It's like learning to ride a bike. The famous writer and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Life is a journey, not a destination." Think about a time when you practiced discussing new topics. Maybe you joined a discussion group or read about different subjects. Your practice made you feel more prepared. Practicing new topics is like exploring new places, it broadens your horizons. Use storytelling. Sharing stories makes conversations interesting. It's like adding a touch of magic to your words. The famous author J.K. Rowling said, "The stories we love best live in us forever." Remember a time when you shared a personal story. Maybe it was about a vacation or a funny incident. Your story made the conversation engaging and memorable. Storytelling is like adding a personal touch to your message. Be honest. Being honest helps build trust. It's like being transparent and clear. The famous leader Mahatma Gandhi said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." Think about a time when you were honest in a conversation. Maybe it was discussing your opinions with friends. Your honesty made the discussion more meaningful. Being honest is like a clear window, it shows the real you. Respect different opinions. Respecting others' opinions makes conversations more enjoyable. It's like listening to different music genres and appreciating them. The famous civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. said, "We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now." Remember a time when you respected someone's different opinion. Maybe it was a debate with friends. Respecting their views made the discussion more respectful. Respecting different opinions is like having a diverse menu. It adds variety to your conversations. Use pauses effectively. Pauses give you time to think and make your words more impactful. It's like taking a breath between sentences. The famous playwright William Shakespeare said, "The pause is as important as the words." Think about a time when you used pauses in a conversation. Maybe it was during a presentation. The pauses helped you emphasize key points. Using pauses is like taking a moment to appreciate a beautiful view. Prepare in advance. Preparing for a conversation or speech helps you feel more confident. It's like getting ready for a big game. The famous author and speaker Dale Carnegie said, "Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get." Remember a time when you prepared for a speech or discussion. Maybe you made notes or practiced beforehand. Your preparation made you feel more confident. Preparing in advance is like studying for a test. It helps you perform better. Learn from feedback. Feedback helps you improve. It's like getting tips from a coach to play better. The famous motivational speaker Tony Robbins said, "The only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment." Think about a time when you received feedback on your speaking. Maybe it was from a mentor or friend. Their feedback helped you improve. Learning from feedback is like adjusting your course to reach your goals. Stay positive even when you make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. It's like stumbling while learning to dance. The famous scientist Thomas Edison said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Remember a time when you made a mistake while speaking. Maybe you stumbled over a word or forgot a point. Staying positive helped you recover and continue. Embracing mistakes is like adding flavor to a recipe. It makes you better. Enjoy the process. Enjoying the process of speaking makes it more fun. It's like playing a game or doing a hobby you love. The famous writer and philosopher Oscar Wilde said, "We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars." Think about a time when you enjoyed a conversation or speech. Maybe it was about a topic you're passionate about. Your enjoyment made the experience more rewarding. Enjoying the process is like savoring every bite of a delicious meal. As you practice these tips, think about how they can help you in your daily conversations. Speaking English on any topic can be like an exciting adventure. Each conversation is a chance to learn and grow. How can you use these tips to make your next conversation even better?